over us, both of them just looking at us, smiling for no reason that I could think of. Finally, Allie said, "Excuse me, can we help you with something?" The woman, still smiling, said in a slow, soft voice, "You two are quite beautiful, you know." I was completely speechless and at a loss for words. My girlfriend just said, "Thanks, you can leave us alone now." Allie's one to speak her mind. Maybe it's the nurse mentality in her, but she doesn't take any crap. The woman looked at me, and then at Allie, and then said in a haunting voice, "No thank you." All while this was going on, she still continued to smile. Her boyfriend just stood there stiff and not moving, but still smiling. After a moment, another couple came over. It was late in the night, so there weren't very many people around. I thought they may have been coming over to help us. I'm sure our body language wasn't exactly welcoming. I couldn't have been more wrong. The couple came over, and again were standing right over us. Just like the other two people, both of them were smiling. This woman also had a cover-up on, but was sporting some pigtails that were not even close to symmetrical. Her boyfriend had really curly, shaggy-looking hair. The woman from before looked up at them and said, "Look, a new couple." I didn't know if I was being pranked by the locals or if this was real life. I know they weren't doing anything particularly threatening at this point, but my alarm bells were screaming. Nobody stands this close to complete strangers unless they're up to something. The unsettling smiles and stoic posture just didn't have a good vibe. I was pretty unsettled, and these four people just kept inching closer and closer to Allie and I. They had gotten so close that the one girl's foot was touching my leg. I could tell Allie had hit her breaking point. I was trying to think of something to do. I finally stood and stepped up to one of the guys and said, "Take one more step." I thought maybe if I stepped up to them, they would back off. I'm a bigger guy, but I'm not very intimidating. Allie always called me a lovable teddy bear, not exactly someone who inspires fear. All four of these beach lunatics laughed. I was angry and annoyed, but I almost felt comforted by the laugh. I was thinking maybe the laugh was confirmation of this being a joke. Once again, I was wrong. While the others continued to laugh, one of the guys lunged at me. I had no time at all to defend myself. Both men started to beat me up, and I couldn't do anything. I was lying in the sand, just hoping the ring didn't fall out of my pocket. While this was happening, I could hear Allie screaming, and both girls just sat there and laughed. She tried to intervene, but the second girl pushed her down. The two guys then picked me up and slammed me down in the sand next to Allie, and with the blink of an eye, all their smiles turned into faces of anger. One of the men started to fumble his way through an inside pocket of the red flannel. Even though I didn't see it, I knew he was looking for a pocket knife or some other kind of weapon. Somehow, I had the mindset to pull off an unthinkable move. I don't know what came over me in the moment, maybe fight or flight, but I kicked the ankle of one of the girls because she was still so close to me. It was a hard kick, so she stumbled. Her stumbling in the sand distracted all of them for a moment. In this split second, I grabbed Allie's hand and we ran as fast as we could to our resort. I could feel my face bleeding and my ribs were killing me. I looked back one time as we were running, and we could see the two couples standing there, not chasing us. We got back to the resort, locked the doors, and turned the lights off. It was horrible. I still don't know why, but we didn't call the police. Obviously, in hindsight, we should have contacted the authorities right away, but at that moment, we didn't want to bring any attention at all to our location. The next day, we checked out early from the hotel so we could leave for home. The entire time we loaded up the car and checked out, we kept looking over our shoulder. Every person out of the corner of our eye we assumed was the beach couples. We didn't want to risk running into these mysterious strangers again. As we were leaving the hotel and walking to our car, we saw the two girls on the corner of the street. They didn't see us. We didn't know what to do. We got into the car and drove off. As we were pulling out of the parking lot, we had to pass the corner where they were standing. As we drove by them, both girls noticed us. They smiled and waved like we were old friends. Once we hit the road, Allie called the resort and informed them what happened. They apologized and said they would look into the matter. I'm not sure if anything was actually ever done. I realized that this isn't your typical scary ghost story or whatever, but it was so much worse. We're lucky we got out of there with no physical injuries. Unfortunately, the memory of this horrible night will most likely stay with me forever.